Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Pikmin 3 playthrough. We are getting ready to start day 4, and we're going to be going to the Distant Tundra, which we believe, and, judging by the pictures we've seen, this is where Captain Charlie landed, so maybe we'll get lucky and find out where he's hiding. But before we get started, as usual, we're going to go ahead and check in with our captains here and see what they got to say about the upcoming mission. So that memo data file we found was left behind by someone from the planet Hockatate? Correct. I wonder how many Hockatations would fare on this planet. They're vegetarians, you know. Vegetarians? Does that mean what I think it means? If you think it means that they don't eat meat, then yes. Hockatate is well known for its pick carrots. I tried them once. They were kind of gross. You ate vegetables? I can hardly believe it. It was my duty as a botanist, but those carrots aren't really suited to the Cupld palate. Right, but if we ate vegetables, maybe we wouldn't have to travel to 279,000 light years to get food. You know? Very fair point. Very, very fair point. So yeah, let's go ahead and get things started here. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. This day is very, very difficult to optimize, at least in my opinion. I'm honestly expecting some Pikmin deaths, and, I'm not really sure how much will actually get done, but we'll give it a good old honest try. Let's get started. Oh my god, you guys need to stop crash landing. It's getting rather unsettling at this point. Ouch, 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 my face. Alfie, are you okay? Alfie? I said, are you okay? Oh man, don't tell me we've been separated again. Man. These guys, these captains get separated all the time, it seems like. Well, thankfully this separation comes with two perks. For one, we get to meet a new Pikmin type, or I guess technically we had them earlier with Charlie, but we're going to get properly introduced to him now. And two, as you can see, there is no time limit right now, so we have a little bit of breathing room for this next part. What are those Pikmin doing? They're holding hands. They're in a relationship. They're not. You don't have to be in a relationship to hold hands. Just makes sense that that's usually the case. So let's go ahead and throw these Pikmin here. As you can see, yellow Pikmin kind of generate electricity, or at least they can conduct electricity. The light is so bright. And looks like the yellow Pikmin onion is now ready to go. Is this another onion? I guess they must need light to live. Well, it sucks if they ever end up in a dark cave, I guess. So let's go ahead and do our thing here. I'm going to go around and get these pellet posies to start because, well, we're going to need to increase our numbers, and we can kind of get a little stingy with making sure we get everything here because, well, I mean, we have no time limit, so we may as well farm our numbers to the best of our ability here. So there we go, we got all the 1 pellets. Ooh, a hot spring. I call it more of a geyser, but, yeah, that'll take us back up here, which is nice. And now we wait for these guys to be done. I'm going to go ahead and pluck one more here just so I can get started with this task over here of getting this 5 pellet. This guy will get back just in time. Going to go ahead and pluck these. And one thing that's kind of cool about plucking Pikmin is, unlike other games, like, you had to wait until the, like, sprouts actually came out of the ground. Like, you had to wait till they actually, like, you saw the leaves come out. You can actually pluck them, like, as soon as they hit the ground, so you don't have to wait as long for your Pikmin producing stuff here. Also, very quickly, let me grab these data files. Yellow Pikmin can conduct with electricity. Okay. I already talked about that, but thank you. It was also pretty obvious from what we saw, anyway. Yellow Pikmin can be thrown very high up in the air. That's good. That's also very good. Getting the basics of what the yellow Pikmin can do and what they can bring to the table. So even though yellow Pikmin can conduct and be safe from electricity, that doesn't work with captains, so do not touch electricity, at least not yet. There may be something we'll get later that'll make that a little more, a little better for us. So now we're going to charge our Pikmin at this 20 ball. I didn't know there was a 20 ball in pool. I thought it only went up to 9. Or is it 8? No, I think there's a 9 ball. I think there is anyway. But yeah, that's going to be it for this initial grind here. As you can see, we do have a few flower Pikmin with us, which is kind of nice. I don't think you can actually leave Pikmin in the ground, at least in these little kind of forced tutorial segments. I don't think you can leave them in the ground to wait for flowers to come up, so you're going to have to just deal with the leaves from here on out. But this is where the day starts to get really hectic, so hopefully things go well, and hopefully I don't mess this up. Phew! It's so good to be outside again. I was getting claustrophobic in that cave. Hey, there's Alph and the SS Drake. Alph, I'm over here. Ah, Brittany, thank goodness you're okay. I see you're on the other side of the river. Our first priority is to reunite, so let's work together. Press Y when you want to hand over control. Got it. This place is absolutely freezing. If we don't move, I'm afraid we're going to die of exposure. That is, if we don't die of starvation first. Man, you guys are so negative. Okay, so this is what I like to call the bridge saga. Because, yeah, the next main task of this game is obviously building that bridge, which, it can be a full day's endeavor just doing this, if I'm being quite honest. There's a lot you gotta do here, so hopefully we can make it work. So first I like throwing 10 Pikmin over there to start working on that gate. Then I throw Pikmin over here to where Alph is going to end up being. Then I'm going to switch, going to go to the onion over here and pull out, I guess we'll just pull out an even distribution of numbers here. 38 and 37, sounds good, let's do that. Grab you guys, and let's start working towards getting some things done. So, the reason why I think this day is really, really brutal is there's honestly a lot of RNG that I think goes into what happens here. Just depending on how, like, enemies react, how your Pikmin react, stuff of that nature. There's just a lot of things that can just very easily go wrong, and it's, it can take a lot to get this to work out in the way you want it to work out, at least in my opinion. So we got an enemy over here. This enemy, I don't remember the name of it. But this guy can be pretty dangerous. He conducts electricity. But in addition to also conducting electricity, Bearded Amparat, that's the name of this guy. But in addition to conducting electricity, he can also just eat Pikmin too. So keep him away from the mouth of that guy. So Just do that. Next, we're going to throw a bunch of Pikmin over here. Just so Brittany has numbers that aren't just yellow Pikmin. I'm also going to throw 5 more of these guys. Okay, we're good here. Pick up the data file. While locked on, attack with B, cancel the lock on with ZL. I have a lot of issues with that. I don't know why. It's just hard for me to, like, cancel the lock on. Or I don't know. I think it's just maybe the gamepad. Like, maybe if I used a better controller, I wouldn't have that issue. So I'm going to leave you guys here. I'm going to also see what this data file is. Yellow Pikmin are shock resistant. Yeah, I think we kind of figured that out already, but thank you anyway, game. So we're done with that. Let's go ahead and move back to Brittany and kind of get things moving here. Yeah, looks like they're done with this, so... Okay, yeah, let's do this next. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... Oh, wait, I don't know why I was walking onto it. So here we have a Arctic cannon larva, which are kind of similar to the Arctic or the cannon beetles from like other Pikmin games. Oh, I'm still locked onto him. I didn't realize I was still locked onto him. Honestly, like these guys aren't too bad. It seems like they're like not as lethal in this game compared to other games. Like, it doesn't seem like their rocks can actually, like, kill Pikmin. They can only, like, push them out of the way, which is annoying. But, never really that lethal, at least. Now we gotta go over here, and... Oh, crap. The perspective for this is not great. Okay, well that works. Get this data file too. We found a snow sculpture in this frozen tundra. It looks like the face of a middle-aged man, one that I know all too well. The more I look at it, the more it looks like the president of the Hockatate Freight, especially that nose. We'll see what they're talking about in just a second. Oh, there it is. It's actually in the background there if you can't see it. It does kind of look like the president, funnily enough. Okay, so we're still not done. Again, it's so awkward to move around this like hill right here. It's difficult. It's fairly difficult. So here we have a new type of Bulborb that we haven't seen yet in the Pikmin universe. We have the Whip-Tongue Bulborb. This guy is kind of interesting because he uses his tongue to attack Pikmin and can eat Pikmin pretty easily. He actually ate 5 Pikmin right there. Wow. I do not know how that happened, but I find that rather annoying. What'd I lose? Looks like I lost a little bit of each. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead, lock on here, get this started, and let's move back to these guys, and see if we can have better luck with, you know, not losing other numbers. Man, I'm really kind of bummed that we lost 5 Pikmin from that, if I'm being quite honest. Like, if I just lost 1, I'd be fine with that, but the fact that it was 5 with, like, 1 very quick, almost non-existent attack, like, that's... It's just really frustrating. Anyway, let me go over here, switch to my yellows. This is mainly just to open up a shortcut for later. I guess I could have actually thrown them at a different angle, but, whatever, we'll be good. I hope. I hope we'll be good. We have another new enemy over here. This is, like, really similar to an enemy that's in Pikmin 2. It's called the Joustmite. But it's, like, called, like, the Burrowing something in Pikmin 2, I think. Something like that, anyway. I'm gonna throw my red Pikmin over here so they can start working on this little shortcut. And we're going to use the rock Pikmin to break open this thing. There's like a good method for breaking these glass gates, but I haven't quite figured out the trick for them myself. I'm sure people will tell me, and again, I don't mind people telling me, like, stuff. Like, I know I always kind of come across as someone who's, like, really against, like, backseat gaming and stuff of that nature, which, I mean, I am. I definitely am. But, for this game, and I think I just lost another Pikmin right there. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. But, for a game like this, which I've clearly admitted that, like, I'm not an expert at, and I'm still trying to figure things out for, I think it's less damaging here. And, like, again, I've fully admitted that I don't really know a whole lot about this game. I love this game, but I admittedly don't know everything about it. Go ahead and get these guys going, get those back. Here, let me do this. I'm gonna get this thing out of the way. Roll that down the hill. Shoot. I actually meant to get some of these bodies because I did lose some yellows, but let me do this first. So I don't think I need yellows anymore, necessarily. So you guys take that back. Now, I won't be able to, like, move this by any means. But I'm at least going to get it situated. Let me get a few more yellows. Because now we're going to move over here to this section. Oh, shoot. Perfect. Yeah, so these red Pikmin are just going to be hovering with this for a bit. The Pikmin seem to be having problems carrying their load back. I'd better do something. I don't think we need to do anything. We're just going to have to wait until we get this situated, that's all. So right here, there's two more of these Joust Knights that we need to take care of. Oh, shit. Oh, God. They got started when I wasn't ready for them to start, but that's okay. It has a weak point at the back of its shell. That's kind of what makes these guys a little annoying to take care of, is that their weak point's kind of, like, hidden in, like, a very annoying place. And, like, if you're attacking from the front, that doesn't really help you that much. But what I like to do is charge from the get-go, see how the fight's going, and then kind of aim Pikmin at the back after the fact. See if I can kind of situate them around if they're currently not attacking the right point of damage here. I also never know, like, which side the back is going to be on. Like, it's the part where, like, it's on the opposite side of the red part of the enemy, so that's... Maybe I can use that to help me in future instances. Also, I had a red Pikmin over here. I didn't even realize that. Well, let's go ahead and do this. And see, this should basically finish the bridge. So, that's good. I'm going to get you guys, go back to you. And let's go back to our... I guess we can also do this while we're here. I'm trying to remember, where does this go again? You know what? This kind of helps, I guess. Uh-oh, shoot. Too early. What's wrong with the Pikmin? They're panicking. Maybe whistling at them with ZR will calm them down. Yeah, so if enemies or Pikmin get, like, hit by, like, electricity or fire or anything, just whistle at them and they'll stop freaking out. Yes, the bridge is complete. Now I can finally reunite with Brittany. Yes, you can. For a minute I thought a red Pikmin was on fire, but... Okay, there we go. There we go. Come on. That was a little sketchy, but that's okay. So next up, quick thing I'm going to do here is... it's over here, I believe. On top of this thing right here, there's actually a fruit. If I can get it. This one's like really awkward to get. You gotta like throw it like at the snowman or something. Also, there's like a red Pikmin. Okay. So honestly, I think we've done some decent work today. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more done. It's not likely, but I'll do what I can. I'm gonna leave you right here, go back to Brittany. Go back down. I think we have yeah, it says 0 Pikmin are currently behind, so that's good. And again, we'll see if we can do this. It's not likely just because time's really running out here, but see, I don't have to worry about those Pikmin there. Those Pikmin will be fine, and I completely missed the... No, I didn't. I have a feeling we're going to get the countdown here in a little bit. Yeah. Oh well. Not ideal, unfortunately, but... looks like we have all of our Pikmin accounted for. So we're going to end the day. I think we only got like 2 pieces of fruit, I think. So, 3. We got 3. We got the cherry, the strawberry, and that one hanging fruit. So we didn't do too bad. We're going to definitely come away with this day with... more than what I was expecting. Unfortunately, I also couldn't really harvest very many Pikmin bodies, but that's fine. We can find a way to improve our gains tomorrow, or for the next day, rather. But yeah, honestly, like, this is a very complicated day. There's just so much you gotta do, or so much you can do, and it's just really easy to get sidetracked. So... honestly, I don't blame people if they have problems optimizing this. So there we go. We're going to get the yellow Pikmin onion. It's going to merge together with our main onion, and that's right. We have one onion that now carries 3 types of Pikmin. Trivia, this is the first time the red Pikmin and the yellow Pikmin have been in the same onion before. Okay, so we got some new fruit here. Got another Sunseed Berry. I think we determined this about like just 1 canister. 1 canister of juice. We have the Velvety Dream Drop. This is either going to be 1 or 1.5. Hopefully it's 1. That way we can have like a... Okay, that's good. And the cherry should be just 1. There is sure a wide variety of fruit on this planet. I wonder what else is out there. Let's keep exploring. Let's do that. And here we have Cupid's grenade. What if a cherry was a good... Well, I mean, there are cherry bombs. I mean, it's not terribly inaccurate. There we go. I was so hungry I could have just juiced the Drake itself. So you'd be consuming, like, ship fuel, or... Probably shouldn't do that, Brittany. I'm just going to say that now. This is great. We actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. Yes, we do. We got, like, 2 extra canisters, I think, so not too bad. I hate the frickin' tongue-whipping Bulborb, though. Losing Pikmin from that. feels bad, man. At least we... I wish I would have gotten more yellows today. I think that's the one thing I would have liked to have done a little different. But, we can focus on yellows for this next day. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. So yeah, let's go ahead and close this up. We finally completed the bridge over to the other shore, and Brittany discovered a type of yellow Pikmin. Besides their big ears, I'm excited to find out what other unique characteristics they may possess. I'll have to observe them closely. Good thing they're so cute to look at. Phew, what a day. Oh, Alfie, you're cool, I guess. I couldn't think of what to say there. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for that day. Alright, Dave. Progress, I suppose. And let's move on to exploration day 5. I'm so relieved you're okay, Brittany. It was a close call. I never would have had made it without those yellow Pikmin. These little guys sure are helpful. If our mission is a success, we should have a party to thank all of the little Pikmin. Indeed, I agree with that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, so thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time when we continue to do more of the Distant Tundra. I can't promise we'll finish the next saga next time, because I have been unable to do like everything there is to do in this section in 2 days. So it'll probably take an extra day, so we'll probably basically do everything except the boss. And then next time we'll do the boss and any remaining cleanup we can do. Maybe also increase our numbers a bit. So yeah, that'll be my plan of attack. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Later, folks.